Evening, guys. So I have to be very fast with this unboxing I want to do because this my phone is already having temperature. So welcome. I've read a lot of things about this blender, and as somebody that is selling a household item, I suspended the sales, but I need to check so we can know what I'm giving to customers. So this is the BARDEFU. There are so many engines, even though I do not trust this 9500 watts, but they said 9500 watts, it's too much a wattage for blenders. Quite all right, but I don't know if it's a lie they wrote, if it is true. Maybe it is because it is even 95 that it's having issues, we wouldn't know. But I just want to trust that this is going to work perfectly. So let us go. This is the best engine, the BF-5082, because when people were complaining about it, sorry for the other background noise, when people were complaining about it, they said, some people said, okay, go for BF-5082. So let us see if BF-5082. And what really made me buy this blender, I have blenders quite alright, but as somebody that loves convenience in my kitchen, my food processor, I have the one I have, the blade has worn out. I had to sharpen it kind of. So when I saw the food processor, I said, let me try. Okay. And I don't really like things that are everything overrated, like everybody's talking about it. So I didn't even know that this blender, as people were talking about it, unlike when Silvercrest came out or so. So I learned, I don't even want to believe, Sha, but let me just try, because the supplier, my supplier is somebody I trust a little bit when it comes to gadgets. So let us just unbox it. Let us unbox it together. I hope you all can see it. That's the cover at the top. Then the manual. The manual. You know how they write their thing now. So this is the manual. And I'm going to use it now. That was why I wrote live unboxing. I'm using it now. This is for the food processor. This is the orange juicer. Yes, I think that was another thing, that these are the food processor accessories. This is for the orange juicer. The one I saw someone use here, in fact, the person was holding the engine. They said it makes noise. Every blender makes noise, but noise, there are different kinds of noise actually. So this is for the orange juicer. I don't want to scatter because I'm not using the orange juicer now. So let's just continue. Let's continue unboxing. Scatter this thing. So that's the juicer. Then it comes, every blender I've used comes with this. I don't know if you guys can see this thing you use to push whatever it is you're grinding. I don't know if I should go and bring lights for you guys are seeing well. Then this is the cup it comes with. It's a 3-liter cup. That's what is written here. It's a 3-liter cup. I don't think it's even bigger than my Sokani. I think it's more like the same or a little bit. So this is a 3-liter cup. Then this is the cover of the dry grinder. The Sokani I bought Sokani when it newly came out, the blender. It doesn't have a dry grinder then, before they now started producing the ones that has dry grinder. And I tell people that when you're buying a product, the first time you see a product or a brand in the market, just buy it that time. When they start mass producing, you may be buying something wrong. So this is the dry grinder that comes with it. I just want to be very fast, as fast as possible. As fast as possible. I'm trying to be as fast as possible because of my battery. Then another layer, another cover. I'm just about to cover this thing well. And I'm done. Then this is another cover. This cover is for the food processor with different blades where you can chop your carrots, your cabbage, mince your meat. But you know what I would advise? If you're going to get this blender, whichever purpose you're going to use it for, don't get it because you want to mince meat. You can get it for your vegetables, your carrots, your cabbage. It's still reasonable. Your pepper to, you know, crush your pepper mildly, but don't get it for the fact that you want to be using it to mince meat or pound yam. If you're going to pound yam or mince meat, I think you should get a yam pounder or another stronger food processor that will be pounding your yam for you, and a meat mincer. When you begin to use all these things, even that food processor that pounds yam, when you leave it from pounding yam and begin to use it to mince meat, the blend tends to wear out on time. So that's what I've noticed about all these gadgets. Except for, I don't think I've seen Buchi mix yam pounder. I don't know, but except from maybe that, maybe when those ones start to, but it's better you just go for any brand that is having, like these my swallow maker. This is my scenic swallow maker now. Let me show you this swallow maker now. This swallow maker is for just doing your swallows. You can make a bar, you can pound yam, you can do anything on it. I'm not advertising for any brand. I'm just trying to show you. So you just go for something that you'll be using specifically for, majorly for that purpose. As it is, I can't use this for minced meat except it's an emergency, and I will not try it like all the time. You understand? Because it is a swallow maker. That is what it was built for. If I put meat inside, it will mince it. There's no doubt about it. But it's a swallow maker. This is the manual. This is the manual. It has the automatic where you don't have to open at all. So I would advise you go for that or any of them, but just make sure that you don't use your food processor, any food processor that comes with blender, for more than shredding your vegetables. Let us continue. Then this is the cover. This is the blender cover. This is this one that sits on the engine. For my Silkani blender, this one that sits on the engine, you don't have to start attaching it. It is attached, well attached on it. So let's continue. Then this is a food processor cup. This is a food processor cup that comes with the blender. So this is what you can be using for your carrots, your pepper, to just slightly crush your pepper, your cabbage, your vegetables, and anything light. If you're going to use yam, use it to pound yam, make sure it is a little quantity, okay? And don't make it majorly, don't use it all the time for pounding yam. I don't even understand what I'm saying. So if you want to use it, just be careful when using it. Make sure you, so many people don't know how to use blenders and they complain a lot. I have a blender I've been using for 9 years. I have a blender I've been using for 4 years. Nothing is wrong with them. Nothing has happened to them before. So many of us will use blenders. After blending, you go and dip your blender inside the zinc. You will not wash it immediately, or you're even washing it wrongly. And you know, then when you're using your blender, you just leave it on straight up like that and all that. So this is the engine. So let's remove the engine. So this is my charger. It's not always charging where I kept it. At this point where I kept it, so we have to be fast. So, I'll change. Now this is the engine. This is the engine that comes with this blender. This is a stainless steel body engine. This is the voltage on this engine. I don't know if you guys can see it. 220 to 240, 50 to 60 per frequency, then 220 to 240 per whatever. I don't know much about that. This is the down, which is the down of our normal blender comes. So guys, let's be praying though. I've never bought something from, there'll be an issue. So let me get my broom to fix that thing. Like I said, we are blending, and I may have to change my phone, the phone I'm using right now, to another phone, because I want to plug it. Let me just remove this. Now we do it. So this is a blender. You can, before you use the blender, that rubber I showed you guys earlier has to sit on it, which is this rubber. Like I told you, the Sokani I used before, that thing, this thing is already seated permanently on it. So I don't know why these people have to do this one this way. So there is a hole here. It has to sit on this hole. So it's seated on it like that. Then the cup. But before that, let me put it on. Let's see. Then the advice is, whenever you're using your blender, make sure that this your power, the numbers, you don't put it to the highest number, whichever blender or whatever it is you're grinding or using. And either it is a strong blender that has a name or not. See, there are some slight precautions that will save you from a whole lot of things. Anything strong you're grinding, apart from maybe you're grinding it dry, maybe dry beans, dry rice, or anything, of which I know that most of us don't usually grind dry beans. If you're selling beans powder, you need to get a more stronger commercial blender. Anything you're grinding that is dry, or maybe tiger nut, make sure it is well soaked. And some of these blenders, even though you don't soak them, on my Sokani, I've not even tried it before, not soaking my tiger nut and now blending directly as well. So, but make sure that it is well soaked, okay? So this one now, make sure that your timer, you don't put it at the last place for any reason, except if during blending you say that maybe your current is low and you want to, you don't put it. So I think I'll do half for now. Then the minute says 5 minutes. Then if you want juice, if you want grain, sanitize, blah 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 blah. So I'm doing pepper. I think I just want to do pepper just for a test. Then the socket is on, so if I want to try it, okay, we can see this thing is not coming on. Is there anything wrong? I don't know. Blender is not coming on. What could be the issue? Let me go and try another socket. It's a new blender. So many people said when they bought theirs, it wasn't working. Let me try another socket. I'm coming. I don't want to carry my phone. Okay, so it did not come up. Yes, but there is something else. Let's see whether this engine is for when you put a cup on it, that's when it will come up. So I'm going to put, I just went to try another socket. So I want to see if it's because there is no cup on it. So I'll just simply put water. So our cup is okay. I put water in the cup. So we're going to put the, normally when you want to blend wash your blender, this is how you should try to wash it. You put water and a little soap, then you wash. So I've put water. Let's see if it is because there is no cup on it, that is why it is not coming up. Oh God of mercy. We're not going to, you know. So this is water. Okay, so it was because there was no cup on it. So a cup has to be on it. But for my Sokani blender, either there is a cup on it or not, this engine is going to start without placing anything on it. There are different ways these people do their thing, but it's fine if that is how they do their own, or they did their own. So I think I mistakenly kept this. So I kept it on sand highs. So let's see. This is for crusher. People that said this thing is making noise. This thing is not making noise. My Sokani is even more louder than this. And this is for normal blend. This is for when you want to crush. When you want to, first of all, they call this button something, I can't remember. It's not making noise. Normal blend. The sound of the normal blend is fine too. Let me increase the power. Okay, so okay. 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 It's fine. So I'm going to put my pepper. Let me blend pepper inside. Sorry, I'm behind the camera. I don't want to be carrying the camera everywhere. But I'm going to blend my, let me blend my ginger and garlic first. I think those ones are stronger. I already brought them out of the freezer. Okay. Remember, this live stream is unfiltered. It's not that I've opened this blender before and I'm now trying to, you know, show you guys. So this is me with my ginger and garlic. I'm not doing a paste, so if I was in a paste, maybe I would have used oil and blah 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 to blend that, but I'm not doing a paste. So let's just blend and go because I'm working with time. You all watching, I've not seen your likes. Are you forgetting to like? Has this live stream not been helpful? Let me get my power bank. Okay, so I just got my power bank. Sorry, like I said, it's a studio cup that's going to break. He said this cup won't break. I don't need to trust all those things. So because I'm grinding ginger and garlic, let me put it on 10. It's still on sand high. Then let's see. It's like my current is low. So this is my Sokani too, does it moves. I don't know, maybe it's a surface or when it moves, it's turning back. So I don't know the reason for this movement that all of them used to move. But when it moves, turn it back. Let me see if I increase the time. But this, remember I'm grinding ginger and garlic though. And I did not cut that ginger into pieces. My current is low, so I don't know if that is why it is, but we'll still blend. It is trying to crush the ginger. I think it has been able to crush the ginger to some extent here. So for any blender, actually, if you're blending, make sure you do it you press the buttons at interval, especially if you're not sure of the power of that blender. Like now, I think this speed for me is slow, and the reason is I feel my current is low. But remember, the first thing I kept in this blender is ginger and garlic, right? So, and I asked first of all use this button to crush, which was kind of a bit slow. Let me move it standard, which was a bit slow, but still, maybe some other time when I try it again, I'm going to still come live when my current is high. But let me see if I increasing the speed will help. So this is speed 12, and this is how personally I use my blender. It is not because it is BARDEFU or whatever. This is how I use my blenders. I don't leave that speed to run and just leave it like that. It's not meant to be left to run on its own. Okay, let me check if it is smooth. I know we've been blending for a while. Let's check the smoothness. Yeah, it is, but I still want it to be smoother. Bonjour, Con. It is, but I still want it to be smoother. So let me put it back. Bonjour, are you in the morning over there? So let's go. So I increase the speed to 12. So let's go again, and it's on ice, sand highs. See this? That is blender did. If your blender is doing that, it means whatever you're grinding, you need to adjust it. If you don't want to add more water, adjust it. So, and if it is that you're not done grinding, it means you have to add water. If your blender keeps doing that, it may stop and rest. Go to that rest state. Then you have to wait for it to come back. So I'm okay with this consistency. Let me pour it. Then we'll go to the pepper. I'm not going to try the dry cup now. Maybe when I want to try it, I'll do a part 2 of this video. So this is me pouring it. I don't know this thing is off. Oh, my plate is too small. Okay, so I'll pour the remaining in another plate. So the consistency of the paste, perfect. I'm supposed to bend the tripod, but I'm the only one here. But the consistency of the paste is perfect. As my ginger and garlic. Let me pour the remaining one in a smaller bowl and grind the pepper. While I'm doing that, your blender is resting. This is why you should use. This is how you should use every normal blender or gadget. It is, except otherwise, but mostly blenders. It is resting. It's already, I'm already feeling the warmness, which is normal. It's normal. It's not smelling anyhow. Remember, this is the 5082 engine. If you did not see it from the beginning, you can rewind this live stream. I'm behind the camera. I'm trying to put pepper in my blender, so I'm still here with you guys. I'm here, guys. So here is my pepper, and my pepper has enough water. Okay, my pepper has enough water. So it means I'm placing. Something is happening. My placements. See why? Okay. So always check your placement too well. I would normally want the cup to be at this side. Let me remove it. My prayer is just that this is Nigeria. Let NEPA not take those lights, and I don't want to use generator to launch this blender. Okay, so let's cover it. Hi, sibling. Did I call your name well? So for pepper, some people blend pepper without wanting to add water. It's fine if you want to, but make sure you use your crusher first. Okay, this means this thing is not sitting well, or does it mean that it is resting? One is two things here. I'm turning it on, it's not coming on. So it's two things. Either it is not sitting well, or so if it's like it has to rest a little, that means we wait for a little while. I think it has to rest for a little. That's one thing about, but the timing is too short for it to want to rest now. Let me see if it is this thing or I don't even know. I'm seeing some things from this thing. Ew. Don't. Okay. If it does not come on now, that means it wants to rest though. So it is resting. We have to wait a little. Pending that time, let me go and prepare my. Let me prepare my. Oh, another thing is, could it be that? Okay, let me prepare my stuff first and come back to see if it has finished resting. Pepper filter. Oh. I'm here. We are waiting for it to cool off. Is one thing, is either that pepper is too much or people, we're still here. So I'm going to try people that grind the back of your okra with your okra. Why? Well, maybe because they are neat actually. But some of the okra we get, yeah, they are not that neat that you now pound the back or grind the back with it. It is raining. I found one small garlic, so I'm going to be adding it. Let me rinse the food processor. Let's use the food processor. That's when I'll know what actually happened. I don't even know if I don't even know how to cover this. Let me check. Covering the food processor. Okay, that one that has hole. This is the food processor. So I'm going to be removing the blade cover, because I want to grind okra. This is the rings that come that you have to put. Okay, this one is not for now. Because I'm new to this kind of processor, this particular type. Here is this cover. Oh my god. Okay, put your cover here. I was wondering. Ew. This is the cover. Let me rinse it. Or let me wash it. This is the main cover. This is the cover. So it's gonna sit. But before it sits, I'll have to pour my stuff in there. Hello. This one is running perfect. Okay. So let me remove this. This is what I'll use to know what exactly happened. So I've removed that. I want to put the okra inside. This is my okra. So let me just put small. Maybe you guys are seeing. This is my okra. Oh, I think I'm supposed to remove that thing. At the down part. Oh God, help us. Help us so that they will not be this right. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to remove something. Okay, this one is supposed to sit alone. Oh, no wonder that thing is removable. I'm seeing some foam. So I'm supposed to remove this one. Then it now sits on me. Okay. It sits on it. Then I now cover it. For the covering, this iron has to be in the middle of this here. So, okay, it's locked. Let me bring one smaller light. So there is a smaller light from behind. Then I want to use this ring light that I bought a long time ago. Oh, it's working. Okay. Let me change the lights. Okay, so we have lights now. I think it's brighter a little now. So let's see. Let's see. Oh. So does it mean that this engine is still resting? Jesus Christ. Since when now? When will it come on back? Ah, I don't have this time. I can't use another. It's to use another thing now. Does it mean it's still resting? Oh, Jesus. Can't wait. I tell you, nothing is wrong with it. That engine is just resting. So because me, I cannot wait for this engine. I have to pack up. I have to pack up, but I'll try. I think I'll try. We can't wait on the live stream. This is a live stream. So maybe what I'll do is let me try the pepper. Me that did not place that thing well. Calm down because I didn't really. It's not only ginger and garlic I blended. So if it's now blending other things, how does it want to behave? Whew, I let go. This thing is still the same. My people, I want to do something else. Let me put it exercise. I'm engine to cool down. Let me wait for the engine to cool down. But pending that time, I will not wait to. Let me do the other things I want to do. I'm coming. If I tell you where I went to keep that this thing, you will not believe it. You will not believe it. I want to bring down the second blender. A bit so that when one head is full, use the other one because there's no time to start waiting for. And that one has already. Okay, so I think I'll just put that one. Let me just do the bread I want to do. While we wait for that one, so that we'll not just wait here. Let me do the bread at the same time. Do the. While we wait for the blender to come up, let me do something else to keep us busy. Because we can't keep waiting for the blender. Ooh. So I want to toast. I finished toast now. I'm gonna pick up the blender from where I kept it. If I tell you guys I went to keep that blender, just so that we can achieve what we came here for. If you have been following me, can you guess where I went to? If you have been following this live stream from the beginning, can you guess where I went to keep the blender? Guess where I went to keep the blender? Okay, I'm supposed to put some here. Use one stone to kill 1 million deaths. Forgotten that this socket does not like entering round sockets. thing has broken. That's why I use paper clip too. I'm not doing much. Just a quick, a simple, very simple, just like I using bread and hair. That's what I want to do here. Just like I don't want to eat bread and hair today. That is the idea. So we're still waiting. We are waiting. Sorry, rain is falling. Or should I silence the live stream? Rain is falling here. Let me silence the live stream. It's just a simple toast, like I eating white egg and bread. I'm not adding any paparazzi so that we can get out from here. Okay. So this is my border. Usually I used to be scared of having kitchen gadgets when we started using toothpaste. Because I feel like, sorry if you're hearing any other sound, it's the sound of rain. I feel like kitchen gadgets consume more power. So this side is going to sleep on you. Let me just add a little butter at this center part. So this side is what will sleep on the engine. But it is not true. It is not true. Your gadget does not consume power. If you use TV, if you use AC in your house, especially if you haven't used regular TV, fridge and freezer, so why not use your gadget? It doesn't consume power. Even electric cookers, those suction. I'm talking about suction electric cookers. I'm not talking about those other ones. I don't know much about those other ones. It doesn't. And guys, if you don't know, I sell these things. So if you're in Nigeria and you're interested, let me know. In any gadget whatsoever, or even party souvenirs, okay? It will be delivered to you. Like this bread, this one is too, maybe because of the way I play the shabbat. I'm not going to. What's Remember, our blender is resting. I think why that blender stopped that way was because of the light current one. Then because I've been stressing it too much. Then because it's not supposed, it stops really. If you've been blending for a while, then it stops to rest. Even the Sokane I was talking about earlier does it. It stops to rest. I would have brought that one out, but I don't want to keep creating mess. Start cleaning up. So let's just wait for it. So that one too stops, but it doesn't stop fast. Right? Fast. But this one stops too fast. So I just want to give you the benefit of doubt that it was because I've stressed it a little. That was why it did that. Because some customers, let's assume it was a customer this thing happened to now. The customer will tell you that my blender is not working again. No. Hey, the blender is not working again. When they've not really calmed down to know, maybe for somebody that has not used this type of blender before, sure. But if you're the type that have used this type of blender, don't worry, soon people should pray for me. We'll buy Buchi mix. But the truth is that I may not even buy any Buchi mix. Do you know the truth is that all these brands, they actually, go to companies, regular companies, and they produce high quality blenders for them. For example, my juicer. If you watch the video of that my juicer, there is a brand of Buchi mix that is using that my juicer. Exact shape, exact color, exact construction, and they tagged it Buchi mix. And they tagged it Buchi mix. So if I'll ever go for that Buchi mix, I think I'll do that one that has noise cancellation. You guys know that one back. My rice has stopped. This is green now. Some people will eat rice, some people will eat bread. Hello. Are you still there? I feel like this bread is too thick. And to cut it into just have to carry this toaster away from here. So in case you do not see the toaster again, know that I carry it away when I want to bring back the blender. What I'm just trying to do is using one stone to kill plenty birds. If you're watching me and you're my subscriber, say hi. If you're watching me and you're not yet my subscriber, say hello and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. The love of God. So I'm done adding butter to my bread. Spreading butter on my bread, whichever one you call it. Let's return the butter. Are we drinking tea? I don't have any juice at home. I have to go to the market. So let us drink tea. If I'm doing Cadbury, this Cadbury they're going to be brand. Let's do Ovaltine. If you're drinking how many sachets of small tea do you drink? For me, I take 2. I don't drink tea all the time. I'm not a tea fan. And this is nice. Some of you will be wondering why it is. Sometimes it's like that. Even you in your own house, sometimes you eat bread in the night, don't you? That's what I feel like eating. So we have the tea. Coming up. This phone I'm using to do live stream. I'm really worried for it though. But it is well. So let me go and check the blender. The engine of the blender. While I bring out the rice to the stew. Okay. Our blender is back, but I have to create space. So let me just quickly take this to I'm taking this to where I think I have to reduce the hill. Oh, too fast. You're supposed to use something. Hey, God, they've taken the light. Oh, wow. Hey, Nepal has taken the light. And even if there is Jen, will Jen do what I want to do? These people, they are fond of taking the light in the night. I bet I don't finish toasting now. Just when I said I should go and hey. What do we do? Jesus. Nepa. And they tried though. At least they gave me time. They gave me time more. Oh, what do we do? I can't use Jen with this blender. I can't. Pepper, please now. Blender is back over NEPA, the power holding company of Nigeria. There's no way I'm going to use this thing with Gem. No way. Hey, let me start power. So let's try. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Let's try. Oh, what they'll be angry again and carry it. So nobody guessed where I'm going to put this blender. God will help us. God will help us. This ring light is so weak. So let's see if it has rested. Okay, I'm supposed to remove this, sorry. It has really rested well enough. Ah, it has rested though, I told you guys. So this is a good process. Oh, I was supposed to cover that place. Sorry. My okra is flying out. Chimo. Ah, finally. I think I'm almost done. That's finished. Okay. So I'm done. Can you see? It doesn't even take time. I'm done. So the next thing is to go and finish up. God, something that you're using for the first time. I still have a little bit of okra, so I'll just pack this one out a little. and add that. Sorry, let me plug that toaster. So I'm going to pack that out. Hey, on my takeaway. No, you do. Let's bring out small takeaway. Okay. What am I even stressing myself for? I'm trying to be fast so that they will not take the light again. Or even if they will take it, I would have finished. Okay, so I'm going to pour it here. Oh yeah, let me tell you where I went to put the engine of the blender. That's another secret though. So my advice for you, if you're using the blender and you want to grind so many things, don't make sure that you are regulating the switch, and also make sure that I'm trying to avoid okra entering this thing. So let me put the last okra. Make sure that you're regulating the thing well. Make sure you don't stress it too much. This is the last okra. Then if you're going to be using it for, let's cover it before the remaining okra go and splash out. You're going to be using it for pepper. Make sure you use it for pepper when, don't use it on an emergency. Let me just put it that way. Not that it's that kind that you want to cook that you're not using it. Except if what you want to use it for on an emergency is just to chop, then to quickly blend a little pepper. If you use on an emergency and it gets tired and it takes a break like you took a break, you're going to have to wait for a few minutes. And if you do it normally, placing it on the floor for it to dry, you might be waiting for maybe more than 30 minutes. But let me tell you where I went to hide the blender. Keep this blender so that it will get this thing on time. So it would get cold on time. I went to keep the blender engine in the freezer. Yes, in the freezer. Okay, so because this one is, so I kept it in the freezer for some minutes. You saw those minutes now. That time that I was using to prep my bread, toast my bread. The bread has already even started toasting. Maybe you saw it. So after the whole thing, it did not reach ground. But man, I want to leave this kitchen. So that's done the processing work for me now. So we are left with our pepper. So let me just leave this one aside and finish up with the pepper. I don't want to hear that this one will carry this light again. Okay. So the fact that I kept in the freezer, the body is still cold. Oh, I used to forget this thing. I'm not used to it. Oh, will help me out. All this okra that are splashed everywhere, and I have to start dragging and cleaning. So So back to our pepper. Is it that this one is not sitting well? Because I'm not understanding. I just use the processor on you now. So what is the issue? Okay. Okay, that tiny leg has to sit. But even at that, why are you not working? Let me reduce the pepper. Let me reduce pepper. That was what I wanted doing the other time. This is how it is when you're using something for the first time. Just be patient. When you know how to use it, after that first time, it will be easy. But this patience is what so many people don't have. If you know you don't have patience, save your money and buy buching milk. So. Okay. If you don't have patience, save your money and go and buy buchi mix. Hey, I don't tire. Oh. Why is the cup not picking now? When the processor picks, what is the problem? Are you hot again? No, now. Let me put the processor back. It can't be that you are hot again. Where is the leg of this thing now? All the body parts of this processor. Okay. Remember, me and you, we are in this together. We are unboxing together. So I want to know if there is something I'm doing that is not right. Because why? There's something I'm doing on this cup that is not right. Is it there is something I'm doing, or the pepper is too? I don't even understand what is going on, because this processor is working. So what am I doing wrong? There is something I'm doing wrong. I'm done. This one. What could I be doing wrong? So we have to figure it out together. And if you know, you can put it for me in the comment section, please, so that I will cut the story short. Still, I will reduce the pepper. Still, I will reduce the pepper. So I just reduced. I removed the pepper totally, actually. And I'm going to just try water. Only water. Little pepper. Let me see what is going on. Isn't it interesting? Me and you, we are going through all these things together. Some people would have gone through this thing, perfected it, will now come online and come and teach us. But both of us now, me and you, we are learning it together, right? Okay. So, okay. So, something is wrong somewhere. Do we have to quickly go to Google to know that something is wrong somewhere? Okay. This thing happened even before I went to put it in this thing, right? Yeah, figuring out what is wrong though. What could be wrong? Should I go and use Google to have check? I'm gonna check. Oh. Okay. Welcome to live unboxing. Unfiltered. Did you know what happened? This ring here was not entering. It was not clicking. This can happen to anybody. That's why the fact that I've been used to blending, right? So this iron here, this round iron here, is not clicking well to this thing. So now I have to bend down and check. Now let me go again. Can you see? Now it has clicked. Sorry. It didn't click the way it thought to click. There's a click. There's a click. Hey. Oh. Okay. Is it that? I'm not even sure what is going on. Oh, Jesus. Today is today. Is this how this thing used to stress you people? Ha. Oh, you sit down well. So it's well seated. I will now put I'm already sweating. Serious one. What did I do that time? Oh, Jesus. What did I do that time? What did I do? I did something that time. As I did like this, I don't tire. And this pepper, I must grind it. Even though I can use the other one, but why use it when this is front? They said front. Okay. Front. Hey, God. At this point, my tired is tired though. I am tired. I'm just going to use another thing to grind this thing. Let me go to Google and go and check. Let this not stress me, please. Let's check Google. I have to use... Sorry, my hand may be blocking. Let me use hotspot. It clicked the other time. So, what could be the problem? Let's use YouTube. At this point, meanwhile, the engines I'm seeing.
I remember making a video on this 3-in-1 and 6-in-1 BARDEFU blender food processor.
So we are on YouTube, but we're watching videos.
And yeah, yes, I'm still on that point, and it's very valuable. Please, if you really want to enjoy your home, it is not for branded. Yeah, let's start from
Shebi, you read.
look at the blade that is put inside. The blade is not that strong to allow you to hand the yam or to blend the yam. The blade is structured in a way that it is majorly for vegetables and food, because it is not that strong and it is just 2 layers. If you have the real food processor at home, check your blade with the blade of this 6-in-1. They are not the same. That is telling you that this thing is not designed for handed yam. That's number one. Secondly, I wish you can hold this machine as this thing is blending, so that you can see the vibrating effect of this pounded yam to this particular engine. If you know the price of recoil, I believe you will not want to jeopardize the health of your blender because of pounded yam. You rather go and buy food processor or buy swallow maker in case you now want to go ahead.
Thank you. That's what I said.
Not that it cannot blend it. It will blend it, it will pound it at least.
Is it because I'm tired? As in, I don't get.
Dangerous effect for your engine and the blade. Hope you understand now. You are welcome.
This my engine is even different. It's different. And why is it stressing me? This thing. Maybe I'll get what I got the other time back. Once I get it now, I'm not even going to remove this couple. Because I don't even think, it's not even the hotness now. Is this, where is that my food processor cup again? Now I see this thing is not working. Working. So it's working. So you guys are not tired of watching. Some people, hello again. This is front. Okay, he's right. We're on the right track for this. So this one is what we are not, the thing that is not clicking. This thing is the issue now. The thing that is not entering. Open, close. Ha. I'll just keep trying different angles. Or I'll just leave this thing. And next time we'll do a grinding review. Because as I am like this, I am tired. I don't know what else to do. I checked the other time. It entered the it clicks like it did the other time. Guys, me, I'm tired though. My professor is working. Cup is not closing well. I don't even know how to close it. Nobody in the comment section has used it before. I'll have to figure it out and come back and do a review for you guys. We have come to the end of today's unboxing. Hey, Gardo. At least he showed me that it's working. Abby, it is working. The first try wasn't even this serious. That first time now wasn't this serious now. This is already choking. I think it is supposed to choke actually. Well, me, I'm leaving you people. Let me use the second blender to blend. We'll just come back later to do this review, because I don't understand why cup fixing should be this hard. Oh, Holy Spirit. Is this how this one is going to be stressing me? No. You will not stress me. I tried to see you, cat. You will stay. Okay, he entered well here now. Maybe this thing is even the weapon fashioned against it. Who knows? This cover here, but I'm trying to make this thing sit. Ha! Final. This is just the final. After this one. Hey, why is this cup? And that's the thing with anything they do, it's one engine. Oh. So long as this thing is removable now, that's the only issue. Once it's removable now, for you to put it back is an issue. This thing is removable. To put it back now is an issue. I'm done with every other thing I want to do. You're only left with this one. That first time, this was how I used it. This is not sitting well, actually. I can see it is not sitting well. So, this engine is working. It's the fixing of the cup that is the issue. God, I beg. Kind of thing. So why is this cup fixing? Trying to prove a point. So don't stress now. Let me this point. At this point, I am tired. Maybe that's even why I'm not even getting it. Sometimes when you are tired, the simplest thing becomes like they are difficult. So maybe I'll just use the guys, I'm cleaning. Maybe I'll regain my energy and know what is happening. If I can't, then I'm going to leave that thing and focus on something else. Okay. Another idea that came to my mind is changing this thing. Let me remove the. Well, I don't think that's the issue, sure. But let me just follow as the idea came. Let me put water. Even though there is already enough water in some of this. Okay. People can see. And I don't even think it's the water. But let me just put it. I will not remove it again. Let me just put the pepper. So once you get your lock, just don't stress it. Don't stress yourself. Don't try, because I don't even know what to call this one now. I will still figure it out, sure. I'll still figure it out. Okay, let me just take note that the hand is here. This angle, not this side, not this side, not the back. It is here. Let me blend my pepper. You see, sometimes when you're finding something difficult, just leave it to. Just leave that thing. Go and do something else and come back. Does it mean that it's telling me that, is this thing telling me that you have to first of all put water to know if because that was just what dropped in my mind, that I should remove it and just put water first, only water. Now this water in my pepper is going to become too much, but I'll blend it like that. I'll just have to boil it. But since I already know now, there won't be a second time mistake. Imagine doing a live unboxing and test running for 1 hour 46 minutes. While some people will just come and do. Even when I went to check video just now to see what was wrong, nobody was talking about it. Add more pepper, even though some people are advising that I should not add more pepper since it's supposed to get there. My pepper won't get to that side, sure. Let's see. I'll just boil it a little. Because I would have poured the water away. But remember my ginger and garlic, right? It's inside this pepper. I'm not pouring the water away. Hey, this thing is too tough. So let me try this one first. So let it not be that this thing will not say no, I'm not going again. Don't worry, I'll blend. I would boil the pepper. I'll boil it. Even if it will cost me. Even though it will cost me. So let me clear this notion that people say about this blender that you should not grind up to more than this level. Why do you have a big cup if you can't grind more than this level? I think the advice should be when you're grinding, grind bit by bit, like the way I did. You can see that I started grinding little by little, then I opened and added, So if you do it that way, I don't think there will be an issue. It's sounding like it wants to go to the tired state, but before that, okay, I'm actually grinding on number 5, so let me increase to number 12. So that's number 12. I see my cup is full. There is a consistency I'm looking for the pepper. That's why I'm still. I think I'm okay. So what do I have to say for this blender? Patience is required, number 1. Number 2, even though it has a manual, a brief manual, the manual doesn't really have okay, let's read what the manual says together quickly before I call it a day. The quality maintenance of this product is 1 year, except the artificial damage and the wrong operation. Before using this product, check and make sure the master voltage of this product is in accordance with local voltage. If there are damages on power cord, blah 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 blah, do not put the power cord blah 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 into water. Do not leave the power cord on the edge of the table or container, blah blah. Unplug after use. Close supervisor. Do not touch rotating of any parts. During blending, the machine is blocked by foot. Switch off the power till the motor stop completely, and then disassemble the parts and remove the blockage foot. Do not open the cover or use spatula when the appliance is in operation. Since the blades are very sharp, handle with special care. Follow off such working procedure while operating this appliance. 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off. Can you see now? 3 minutes on, 2 minutes off. Overheat protector or motor would automatically break off. Feet need too long. Switch loaner to stop level 0. It will resume normal operation within 5 to 10 minutes. Can you see? So the rest is for 5 to 10 minutes. But because I went to keep it in the freezer, it wasn't really up to that. If the parts are not correctly installed, do not turn on the power supply to avoid accidents. Then fruit, small water, bean milk, pour water or boiled water, cooked or dry to add some other ingredient according to your favorite. So now what I have discovered here in this manual For every blend, okay, if you're still following because of this blender, for every blend we have step. You know how I said I don't know what was going wrong, let me just use water first. Before we finally saw that it was water first, then you start adding. So for this manual now, it has, but it is not like the explanation is not that perfect, okay? But for every step, it has water, small ice. For that's for smoothies. For fruit, it has water, small ice, fruit pieces, blah blah blah. For bean milk, it has pure water or boiled water, cooked or dry beans. Then for all kinds of rice, blah blah blah, right amount of water. So every step, for every step, water comes first. Water comes first. But the explanation is not right. That's the only thing I can say. So you know I struggled with it before, and I was like, okay, let me use water. Let me use water. So I think for me it's just a normal regular blend of the normal, all those are commercial, blah blah blah. Even there's this product, I'm trying to remember this product, Casa. There's this Casa blender or Dogu blender that they call it. My friend, the supplier that sells this, told me that she took it to her house. She's the one supplying, she took it to her house and it wasn't working. So no blender can be trusted actually. But if you want to really go for the ones that have name, I think Buchi Mix has name, and so far so good. I've not really had any bad review about them. So, and I'm hoping that soon I'll be able to get their products too. So I will not have blender headaches again. And we have other good blenders like Kenwood, all those products that I know I can trust. Kenwood, I trust their products so well. They have good products. Beanatone, I don't think I've used Beanatone before except the stabilizer. A bit stabilizer, whichever one. So for this is the. Then when I went online to check when we were having issues, I thought that nobody was explaining that water thing. So for this big cup, if you're having issue and you have tried all your whatever it is, just make sure you fix well. After you're sure you fix well, add a little water first before you start anything. Once you add water and you try it and it's working, you can see that since that water and I added it, I didn't remove it, and you can see that it is working. Then you start pouring other things. It also means that if I pour this one now and I want to blend something else, I must add a little water first before I start blending. So we just finished reviewing the BARDEFU engine Bf-5082, okay, which they said is the best of all the engines of this BARDEFU, because this BARDEFU has so many other types of engine. So guys, I think I've tried doing live unboxing. Look at all the struggles, look at all the, share this video with your friends that has this blender or that have it or they are planning to buy it, so that they will know everything they have to go through before buying it. It's not really hard actually. If you watch this video well, you won't have to struggle with using this blender. Yes, I tell you, if you watch this video well, you have to struggle with using the blender. So guys, we've come to the end of today's live stream. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful evening. Bye. Let me remove this first.